everyone. I'm doing my yoga today, sitting down. I have been doing a running challenge that is called the Winter Grind, and it's usually held in the winter and in spring. So the spring one is usually in November. Um, which isn't really spring, but it's held in November. And I did last year's one in November, and I enjoyed it so much that I decided that I needed to do another one. So that is what I am currently busy doing. And it is pretty much about clocking up mileage over a 1 month period. And then we have a few challenges that are thrown in the mix that we can do during our weeks of running for the month of June. So I really, really enjoy these events and these challenges and these just little nuggets of fun that we get to consume as runners. Every month there's something else and something new, and a little challenge here and there. And it really keeps me going as a runner. I love it. Absolutely love being able to be part of a community where we can challenge each other. So awesome. So awesome. I read this post that said, after a certain period of time in your life, you can no longer blame your past for the person that you have become. And it just made me think, so what excuse do really grumpy, awful, bad people have then for being so mean to the rest of the world? What excuse do they have? They clearly have not done their healing. Because if they were working on their healing and their lives and their path and putting all their energy into themselves and improving their lives, maybe they can pick up a task like running and work on improving a pace, a stride, a distance. But putting energy into yourself is so much better than causing drama for somebody else. You know, some people are living really happily without you in their life, and they don't need you in their life, but you keep pushing your nose into their life. So I don't know, maybe it's time for those people that thought that they had done all their healing, that keep causing problems for other people, to maybe start looking at themselves and why they haven't become better people. I mean, we are all healing from something. So either you putting energy into yourself, or you are putting energy into someone else. I prefer to help other people while I do my own work on myself, and this is how I help other people. So if you wanting to increase your mileage, your running, then this is a way that you can see how I put into stretching and healing my body while I am increasing mileage. you know, so you can join in, you can watch the video. It's all up to you what you prefer to do. If you want to join in and watch the video, then you're more than welcome to. If you want to just watch the video, maybe you'll get some inspiration to start moving yourself at some point. But yes, I do wish those people that haven't done their own healing could come to an ultra marathon one day, like a backyard ultra, and they could see the family connectedness of a backyard ultra, where the whole families get together, the kids, moms, dads, everyone is just one big family at a backyard ultra. And when people don't understand that and they don't do running and they've never been to a backyard ultra, it's so easy for them to criticize and to draw their own opinions. So yeah, actively working on yourself is something that you do so that you're not constantly causing harm to other people and putting your nose in other people's lives to cause harm to them deliberately. You need to focus on yourself and your own healing. And if you had done that as a younger adult and not waited till your 70s, you might have ended up being a less miserable grandfather. I don't know. Or grandmother, whichever you are. But definitely there are some grandparents that people do not even want their kids associated with, which is really sad. It is really sad, but you know, I never judge in the sense of if you are a parent and you decided that you do not want your child to see their grandparents because their grandparents are absolutely toxic human beings, you got to do what you've got to do for your kids. Because those grandparents never did their own healing and they still decide to cause drama in other people's lives. So the only way to eliminate that toxicity out of your life is to eliminate the people out of your life that cause the toxicity. I was watching the Comrades Marathon on the weekend. Oh, it was so amazing, eh? I mean, obviously, being able to have run 100 kilometers 2 weeks ago was, gave me the confidence to say, oh, if I could run 100 kilometers in 13 hours, then I would totally smash the Comrades Marathon, And yeah, just to be able to watch it, to know that, yeah, one day I will. One day I'm definitely going to go and do the Comrades Marathon. It has been on my bucket list. Definitely been on my bucket list. And one day I'm definitely going to tick it off. So good. So I did my 10-kilometer run this morning, and then I'm going to do a run later again. And as we've seen, sponsored athletes are not always number one. So to get a sponsorship as an athlete, you don't always have to be the best of the best. You just have to show that you are disciplined enough to be consistent and that you have a positive attitude. So I can do this. Yeah. So whoever you are, wherever you are, don't ever think that you are counted out. So yeah, I'm just busy doing the flexing my toes. Let me do this so that you can see what I'm doing. So after my 10-kilometer run this morning, I cooked myself up some rice and a packet of mixed vegetables, and I mixed it with some garlic aioli, which was really, really yummy. And so rice has pretty much been my staple food for the entirety of this grind session that we have been doing. Flexing and pointing. Right, now I just want to work into those hip flexors. All right, then I want to go into saddle, half saddle. I'm going to stretch that side out like that. And half saddle on the other side. Okay, and then I'm going to do the up and down. I see I need to charge my microphone again. It's flashing red at me. So I'd better plug it in as soon as I'm done with this stretch session. I'm just doing 3 sets of this. So if my microphone does die during this session, then we know why, because it is warning me right now, flashing red.